Hi children, good morning to everybody and welcome to our today's science class. One day, Pooja was eagerly waiting to meet his grandparents who were coming to the town after a year. He was in a real hurry as he wanted to meet them in the bus stop. He ran fast and reached the bus stop in a minute. Then he started to breathe faster. Then his grandmother asked, "Why you breathe faster?" That question stuck in his mind. He wondered why the running makes a person's breathe faster. Breathing is a part of respiration. Children, today let us know more about respiration in organisms. So we have to start our new lesson, lesson 10, respiration in organisms. In the lesson 2, we studied that all organisms are made up of smaller structural and functional units called cells. And these cells are responsible to perform various functions. Which are the functions? Yes, nutrition, respiration, excretion, reproduction, etc. To perform all these functions, cells need energy. For doing work, we also need energy? Yes. Like that, each and every cells in our body also need energy to do various functions. From where does this energy come? The energy stored in food. Food has stored energy. Where does the food come from? Can you say what is the reason your parents insist you to take food regularly? Yes, food has stored energy. The stored energy in the food is released during respiration. All organisms thus respire from birth to till death, for getting energy to perform various biological actions. Each and every cells of an organism are respiring. Then only they will get energy. The respiration result in the breakdown of food and the release of energy. The process of the breakdown of food in the cell with the release of energy we get termed as cellular respiration. As we know that we breathe in air which rich in oxygen and we breathe out air which is rich in carbon dioxide. Air is a mixture of gases which may contain various gases like oxygen, carbon dioxide, sulfur dioxide, etc. and also dust, germs, smoke. When we breathe in, the air has more oxygen content. When we releasing the releasing air has more carbon dioxide. Inside the cell, the respiration takes place in two ways. One is with the presence of oxygen and other is without the presence of oxygen. The breakdown of food with the presence of oxygen into carbon dioxide and water plus energy is called aerobic respiration. During aerobic respiration, glucose divides into carbon dioxide plus water plus energy. This type of respiration is called aerobic respiration. In the cells, the food, mainly glucose, with the presence of oxygen divides into or breaks into carbon dioxide, water and energy. This mode of respiration is called aerobic respiration, respiration with the presence of oxygen. Children, did you understand? The breakdown of glucose into carbon dioxide, water and energy with the presence of oxygen is called aerobic respiration. Another type of respiration is the breakdown of glucose into alcohol and carbon dioxide with the release of energy without the presence of oxygen is called anaerobic respiration. Okay. Dear students, now we learn the three terms which are cellular respiration, which means the process of breakdown of food in the cells with the release of energy. That is called cellular respiration. Another term, aerobic respiration. That means the breakdown of glucose into carbon dioxide, water and energy with the presence of oxygen is called aerobic respiration. Another term is anaerobic respiration. It is the process of breakdown of glucose into alcohol, carbon dioxide and energy without the presence of oxygen. That is known as anaerobic respiration. You may know that some organisms like yeast, which can live in the absence of oxygen, so they can respire in the absence of oxygen. Such organisms are called anaerobes and they carried out anaerobic respiration. In their body, they break the glucose into alcohol and carbon dioxide and also release energy. So the yeast cells are unicellular organisms. They respire anaerobically and yield alcohol. So these yeasts are used commercially for making wine and beer. Okay. And the yeast is also used for making bread, cakes, appams, etc. In our body, muscle cells are also carried out anaerobic respiration, but it is for a short time. During heavy exercise like running, cycling, heavy weightlifting, at that time our body's demand for more energy. But the amount of oxygen in our body is limited. Such conditions, our muscle cells carried out anaerobic respiration, that means the breakdown of glucose into lactic acid and release energy to cope up with that situations. Due to the accumulation of lactic acid at the time of anaerobic respiration, we may feel muscle cramps. Did you feel muscle cramps after running long distance or cycling or heavy weightlifting or exercise? Yes, this is because of the storage of acetic acid. This is because of the storage of lactic acid inside our muscle cells. When we take a hot water bath or a massage, the pain is released. What is the reason? When we massage or take a hot water bath, it circulates the blood. It activates the blood circulation. Because of that, the amount of oxygen in each cells is more. More blood passing to the cells. That's why the amount of oxygen also increasing. And this oxygen breaks the lactic acid completely into carbon dioxide, water and energy. So the muscle cramps release fast due to the increased flow of blood in the cells. Heavy massaging means it improves the blood circulation. Because of that, more oxygen passing into the cells and which break down the lactic acid into carbon dioxide, water and energy. Then our whole cells getting proper amount of oxygen and also energy. Okay. Children, today we discussed about the process of respiration, cellular respiration. There are two types of respiration, aerobic respiration and anaerobic respiration. Aerobic respiration means the breakdown of glucose with the presence of oxygen into carbon dioxide, water and energy. Anaerobic respiration means the breakdown of glucose into alcohol, carbon dioxide and energy without the presence of oxygen, which is take place in yeast cells and also in muscle cells and in some other organisms. Okay, yes. Now let us wind up today's session. See you again with the new topics. Bye bye.